Today we're going to go over using the seller feature on the RankYourHome.com site. There are a couple different ways you can use this feature. You can use it to help you price a property you are selling, or you can use it to check the price of a property you are considering making an offer on. We'll go over both scenarios in this demo. Here we are on the RankYourHome.com site, and I've selected the Seller tab near the top of the page. First, let's take a look at how you can use this tool to help identify a price that will get a property sold. After selecting the appropriate state and county, type in the property address or tax parcel number in the first empty field. For this example, I've picked a property in Federal Way. If the property has been improved or is below average condition, you can enter an estimated value here, or you can leave it at average. For this example, we're going to leave the average button selected. And then enter a tentative list price. I think this house will be a good value at $120,000, so let's enter that number here. Next, go to the ranking pool options. As you can see, the price range field's automatically populated, but you do have the ability to type in a different range if you like. Now we have some choices. Decide if you want to compare to properties in the same city, the same zip code, or in a specific radius. I'm going to choose same zip code. Then decide if you want to compare against regular listings, bank-owned, or pre-foreclosures. For this example, we'll keep all the boxes checked. To see how this property compares against other properties in the pool, let's click on the Rank button. The results will show you how this house ranks compared to the other ranked properties in Rank Your Home's Top Deals pool. Depending on how competitive you want to be, or how quickly you would like the property to sell, you can change the price up or down and see how the ranking changes against the other properties in the Top Deals pool. Let's take a closer look at the information we see here. Our property came out number 5 out of 6, with a Q value of $149,277 and a Q rating of 4 out of 5 stars. So at a list price of $120,000, this house is priced very competitively and will most likely sell quickly. If you want the property to go higher or lower on the list, each ranking position will suggest a price for your subject property that will move it up or down. You can also look at the other properties, all of which happen to be pending or sold, and you'll get a better feel for the local market and the competition. Let's take a quick minute to go over some terms to make sure you understand the information presented to you on the Rank Your Home site. The Q value and Q rating, or number of stars, are your key indicators of the property's estimated value corresponding to the average condition for the age. Q value and Q rating are determined by a unique mathematical and software engineering system called QVM that includes multidimensional modeling of up to hundreds of comparable properties in relation to the subject property. QVM stands for Quantarium Valuation Model and is a different valuation engine compared to regular AVMs, or automated valuation models. It's a living system that continually adapts itself to the current local market conditions in order to provide the most accurate valuations. The Q value and the Q rating are based on multiple factors that include not only the price, but neighborhood desirability, inventory velocity, distressed property levels, schools, demographics, and much more. Let's look at another way you might use the seller feature on this site. Say we found an off-market property or a property that will be coming up for sale at the county foreclosure auction. We want to know what to offer or bid. The first thing to do is plug in the property address and find out what the Q value is. Let's give it a try. But first go to the bottom of the fields on the left and hit Clear. This gets rid of the data from the last property we just researched. Then we'll go back up to the top and enter the address or APN number in the first field. For this property, I have the APN number, so we'll type that in. We'll assume average condition for its age, since we don't yet know the condition of the property. This house is going to auction and the opening bid is $160,000, so let's use that number in the tentative list price field. Let's enter a price range of $140,000 to $180,000. And we'll compare to properties within the same city. And we'll leave all the boxes checked for sale type. Let's hit rank and see what comes up. The property came out on the top of the list with 5 stars. It also shows a Q value of a little over $255,000. That tells me that at an opening bid of $160,000, this property might be a good candidate to do more research on and determine if it makes sense to bid on it at the upcoming auction. The Seller tab offers more great tools from RankYourHome.com that can help you with your research when getting ready to sell or buy. Use the Seller tab to help you stay competitive and make more educated investment decisions in your real estate business.